There's a town high above New Zealand's west coast that many people just drive past. It was once full of life, but now it's mostly quiet. We're heading up there today. Want to get up to Denniston while the weather's looking so nice, because I think the view up there will be incredible today. Last year we went to the launch of a book called Ellen of Denniston. It tells a true story of a woman who grew up on this mountain when it was still a working town. And as I was reading it, I couldn't stop wondering what life must have actually felt like up here. So we thought, let's come and see. So we've just turned off and it looks like a windy old road to get there. We're reading it in the book, it sounds really scary. So I hope they've done some work on the road since then and it's not quite so scary. This road climbs up to Denniston, which was once one of the highest and most isolated towns in New Zealand.
Reading in the book, the main character would either have had to walk up this zigzaggy, windy road, which looks like it's been widened quite a bit since her time, or they had the dangerous ride down in the coal wagons, vertical drop off the top of the hill. Hopefully we'll show that later.
The only reason a town was up here at all was because the coal made it worth it.
Up on the crown of the mountain, where the black earth meets the sky, there lived a girl called Ellen with coal dust in her eyes. She ran where the wind was wildest, where the long grass...
To get that coal down the coast, they built the Denniston Incline, one of the steepest railways in the world. Wagons of coal were lowered down that near vertical drop.
She carried had no thought of where it ends, but the hill keeps its own secrets, and the ground can turn to flame.
Everything the town needed in the way of food and supplies came up the same way.
One wrong step in the silence and nothing.
The views today are incredible. You can see for miles. But in the book, it talks about how the fog up here could get so thick people couldn't see their hand an inch in front of their face. And during netball games, they'd actually lose the ball mid-game. That's how dense it was. And it didn't just drift through. Often it wouldn't clear for days. This was the world Ellen grew up in. A small, tight-knit community. Completely remote, hard-working, and often cut off by weather.
So the ground here is really rocky, as you can see. So if you wanted a garden to grow your veggies, you had to bring the soil up from down the bottom of the incline. A long way to go just for some soil.
But it wasn't bleak. It was incredibly social. There were dances in the hall, concerts, and card nights. Up here, everyone relied on each other. But when Ellen turned 17, she had a severe accident that changed everything for her.
Oh, Ellen, hold the morning, though the night has torn you through. The mountain broke your body, but it never conquered you. Through iron, through the aching, through the long unending days.
Her injuries were so severe, she spent years in hospital and had more than 30 operations. She survived, but she came home to a permanently changed life. But that wasn't the end of her story. Life didn't go the way she'd imagined, but she kept going. She raised a family and helped create the New Zealand Agricultural Field Days at Mystery Creek. Today, Denniston is mostly quiet, apart from the occasional tourist passing through. A few homes remain, but the town that once stood here is gone.
Step in the silence and nothing is the same. Oh, Ellen, hold the morning, though the night has torn you through. The mountain broke your body, but it never conquered you. Through iron, through the aching, through the long unending days.
We found a spot at the top of the plateau for lunch, looking out over the sea.
You found a light that wouldn't.
And to top it off, a weka picked my shoe. It was perfect. So that was Denniston, and we're heading further up the coast towards Karamea. But we'll show you that next time.
Years of white wall breathing, stealing prayers in surgeons' hands. 30 times they tried to stitch her back into the living land. She dreamed of fog on Denniston and goes along the sea.